with Gary, who's been part of Team Redemption now for 6 months, and Gary's just going to share with us a few details of some of the obstacles that he's overcome in the last few years of his life. Do you want to share a bit with us, Gary?
Yeah, basically, Chris, what is a lot of years ago, I was suffering from agoraphobia, which I caught at work through breathing a bit of gas in. Instead of just shoving it to one side, I started going to some wild panic attack. At the time I didn't know what it was, and it sort of shut me off from the world for quite a few years. It was frightening, you know. I wouldn't come out of my own bedroom, I knock at the door, the phone ringing. It petrified me, anything like that. And you know, you're concentrating on your breathing at all times, you're counting your heart rate, how many beats a minute. It's constantly all going on inside of it.
Was it this that led to the alcohol?
Yeah, it was. What happened, we were sat in one day and it was a football match we were watching, a few of the lads came round. I wasn't really a massive drinker. I'd like to go out for a drink, you know, like everyone else did, you know, and I'd come back home and get up the next morning with the hangover and suffer it and get on with life. But what happened this, you know, specific day was I had a few cans in the house watching a football match, and all of a sudden it sort of sprung something in the back of my mind. Don't tell me, ask me what, I don't know, but it started to get me out and about. You know, I walked outside and I thought, well, what's been the matter with me? And everything seemed fine with drink, and then I had two problems: agoraphobia and alcoholism. I had to try and defeat them two. Then, you know, it's a bad mixture.
How long did this go on for?
This went on for a good, what was that? It was 19, when I had my first panic attack, 1929. I would say it went on for about nearly 14 years.
Yeah.
14 years it went on. And
I can remember about 2 years ago, I've known you for about a year, and it was still difficult for you to leave the house then. You were leaving the house, but you wouldn't leave the area. I can remember getting you a ticket to come to see Mike Tyson in Doncaster, and you just couldn't come. It was your boyhood hero. Just at 86 miles, you just couldn't do it. But since then, you've started to travel, you're getting out more, and you've been training boxing with us now consistently for 6 months. Yeah, and you seem like a new man. How have you done this? How have you overcome it?
Basically, to actually get me out of the house, I don't know if you want to tell me how I started to get out originally.
Yeah.
Originally, there was doctors come in, so you've got to, with something like this, you've got to form a kind of a bond with the doctor. Yeah. You've got to have your full trust in him, and he's got to have his full trust in you. Yeah. And doctors were coming out to see us. You possibly only saw them once a month, where, you know, it's got to be a weekly thing. You know, you sat there waiting for them to come, you're still terrified, you don't know what's going to happen, and they don't turn up, and sometimes a bit of a relief, but at the same time you still want them there. And eventually a doctor started to come out to see me, and actually it was a lady, and I actually knew her brothers, and we used to talk about the brothers from school, so it was like
a bit of a rapport because you knew his family.
Yeah. It wasn't talking to a total stranger. I knew the family, you know, and she started to get me out and about, and what we call it was the lamppost effect. Because what I do where I live is on an avenue, and a lot of lampposts all the way down one to the other. And what we done each week, and you know, she never missed a week. It was every week, you know. We used to walk out to the first lamppost, which could have been 10 yards. Yeah. I used to touch it, and I used to turn back, and I used to walk back very quick, get back that house quick as I could. And she would say, "Slap yourself on the back." I said, "You've done it, not me." Yeah. And you know, it was a good feeling just for her to say that. And the following week she'd come again, we'll do the second lamppost. The first lamppost you were a bit agitated, getting to it, but you'd done it before. Heading towards the second one, you were really, you know, sweating, panicking. The panic attacks were clicking, but you had to do it. Touch the lamppost, come back. And so on, it gradually, you got to the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th lamppost, you were passing the first lot, easy, because you'd already done it. And it's a gradual thing, you can't rush nothing like this.
So it was one step at a time?
One step at a time. And finally, I got near the bottom of the avenue, touched the lamppost, looked up and said, and looked back and couldn't even see my house, it was that far away. I said, "If I can do this, it's cracked." And that was it, was like a bubble burst.
So you just carried it on from there?
Carried it on from there. There was always a kind of I was stuck in a bubble, because, you know, I could get out and about like that, you know, without panicking and whatnot, but still within an area of a bubble, because I still couldn't travel. I didn't like going passenger. I didn't like going on other transport. I'm not a control freak, but I had to be in control of a vehicle. If, you know, I felt dodgy or a panic attack was coming on, I could stop the car. You know, but I've been seeing a doctor since then. Another one, and I've been actually out on trains with him, on buses, and I've been passenger in the car with him. It's having that trust with somebody.
How's coming to Team Redemption helped you?
Team Redemption's helped a lot, because it's something that I've always liked doing, or always liked watching, is boxing. And it's something, since being young, that I would have loved to have been able to do and establish, getting in a boxing ring in front of people, and you know, and maybe I'd have lost every fight along the way, but maybe I may not, you don't know. But, you know, I'd love to have been able to do it, even just to come to a boxing ring, a boxing gym, and actually work out with other people. And it was something that I never could do. And with coming to Team Redemption, it's changed all that. It's changed, it's given me the opportunity to come here, you know.
Like you say as well, Gary, about one lamppost at a time. When you first came, you weren't that fit, and again, you've done it one step at a time, haven't you? You came 6 months ago, and now you're training with pro fighters, you're keeping up with them, you're doing hard sessions. So I think it just goes to show that you can achieve anything with that same mindset of one step at a time.
Yeah, that's right.
On the 20th of August, you'll actually be getting into the ring in front of hundreds of people. That would just never have happened. You wouldn't have went into a room in front of hundreds of people only 6 months ago. You're actually going to get in there and do an exhibition bout. You must be really proud about that. How do you feel about that, Gary?
I feel it's a great feeling being able to do that, but also terrifying at the same time. You know, it's like it's climbing over another hurdle again, and actually getting in there. But after doing it, being able to say I've now done that as well, it's something I've always
another achievement.
Another achievement, another achievement.
What are your goals after that, Gary? Do you have any more goals? Maybe get on an aeroplane or something?
It's, you know, I've always been fascinated with America. You know, since growing up, since being a child, well, early on in my childhood, I always, and it might sound daft to people, I always liked Elvis. Elvis, and as, you know, got a little bit older and on the boxing scene, I like Mike Tyson. I'd love to go to America. I would, you know, love to go to Graceland, to America, just, you know, just to be there and see what it was like. And same with Mike Tyson. I mean, there's a lot of people in England, as we said earlier, I couldn't go to meet him.
Only 2 years ago, you couldn't face going 86 miles to Doncaster.
I couldn't face looking out the door, you know, never mind going that far. But actually meeting the man himself, you know, it would be absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. But it took you know, it's been a long step. It's been a long step, it really has. And, you know, life is too short. You've got to move on all the time.
Definitely.
You've got to move on. You can be around people, you can talk and you can mope about it for the rest of your life.
You've got to take massive action,
You've got to.
Even a journey of 1,000 miles starts with just a single step, and you're proving that in what you're doing, Gary.
It's getting there gradually. It's getting there a lot.
I'd just like to thank you for coming and letting me train you. It's inspirational for me to see a change in you over these 6 months.
Well, I'd like to
I think it's going to give hope to a lot of people, and that's why we're making this video.
Well, I hope so, Chris. And, you know, I'd like to thank you and Team Redemption for allowing me to come here to get myself back on track. I really appreciate it.
Excellent. Thanks, Gary.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Thank you.